We in the building. Let's work. We are in the building. Let's get this twerking. Let me shine some light on that on the subject. We in the building. We rolled up. Let's work. Let's get this music going. Yeah, we about to talk that shit. Nigga's stomach was blew out earlier.
Yeah,
niggas mad and they know it.
My pants pocket so heavy, had to call Boo Spray come tow it. It's my dig and I run shit. You know treadmill with a toilet. Put money all in your nugget. We knock off your Aaron Gordon. Got a bad bitch with a flight pass who ride a dick like a foreign. She say my name on the birthday candle. She can't wait to come blow it. This Mossberg named Baby Mama. It's hard as fuck to control it. When I phone me and I swear to God, I'm gonna pull this bitch like
They're growing. We working.
Start going. You niggas tricking on bitches, saving these hoes feel heroic. I ain't addressing no rumors. I ain't copping no deuces. I'm just chasing this chicken. Y'all just making excuses. I went to jail and I bounced back. I ain't need no crutch. Hey,
hold on. Y'all gotta chill. I know, listen, I know it's lit, but you gotta chill. You got to. You gotta chill. We're not here to play. We're not here to play. Get in alive. Hit that Zelliante. Hit that Zelle. That dripping them is naughty guy. Hagen died. Come on, let's get in this live. Let's get to rapping. Get to talking.
Whole thing with the summer camp. I swear no visa. Pinky ring like a damn lamp. And my girl running real slow. God at the wheelchair ramp. Anybody got problem?
Get up in the live. We gonna get this work. We already rolled up. Listen, we had to go. Listen, we had to get the moon rocks. Y'all see them? Y'all not. Come on, blood. Y'all gotta. These the moon rocks in there. You gotta get them. 8 brother. It's my number 8. Yeah. Let's get in this live, man. Announce yourself when you get up in here. Don't be a weirdo. Let's work. Yeah, we working. So we got to get up in this live. We're going to talk about some things today. Which I want to rap about.
All my niggas out the joint now, so I went ahead and deleted JPEG. Beefing with me, put them shooters on you, leave the scene like you like your name. Boarding pass in my iPhone, but I sit in coach, I'm a cheapskate. Run up in my house, brand new, Randy Moss on me and a 38.
And a 38, let's work.
Laughing at your baby daddy's income. Same hoes on my dick, didn't used to speak when I went to 6 trunks. Racked up like a pool ball, used to move weight like a U-Haul. I served you and your mama, didn't go nowhere without the tool on.
Where y'all at, man?
What you smoking on?
You smoking on moon rock? Where you at?
I'm the nigga that they love to hate. Your bitch hook like fish bait. I don't want to feature for
listen,
you niggas.
we on these moon rocks. Come on, man.
With it, put the city behind me, I up and did it. I've been balling from the line of scrimmage, 22s on the coupe and sipping niggas.
Listen, we on these moon rocks today. and we're getting work with them. We just spinning some tracks so y'all can get in the live real quick.
Kingsman. Scotty tripping niggas every junkie, yeah, money hungry bitches wanna hug me cause my pocket's chunky and they pull out hunkies. I won't fuck the bitch unless she
got a donkey. I be Donald Trumping. You amount to nothing. You be squeezing bumping. You're a fucking puppet. Like a chicken nugget. Like I'm Willie Beeman. We in here, let's work. Like a fucking heathen. Body breathing. You a bottom feeder. Pull your senorita. We hitting these moon rocks, bro. Some sativa. Put the gas on. Where y'all at in the spot, man? Where y'all at? Hit the Zelle, we in here. We just getting some tunes going right now. We just getting some tunes going. Yeah. We just getting the tunes going. You ain't even know it. Yeah, them niggas mad and they know it. My pants pocket so heavy, had to call Boo Spray come tow it. It's my dig and I run shit. You know treadmill with a toilet. Yeah. Put money all in your nugget, we knock off your air Gordon. Got a bad bitch with a flight pass who ride a dick like a foreign. She say my name on the birthday candle. She can't wait to come blow it. This motherfucker named Baby Mama, it's hard as fuck to control it. Run up on me and I swear to God, I'm gonna pull this bitch like a grown. Them lights hit these VVs and that motherfucker start going. Yeah. You niggas tricking on bitches, saving these hoes feeling heroic. I ain't addressing no rumors. I ain't copping no deuces. I'm just chasing this chicken. Y'all just making excuses. We just getting in alive right now. I ain't need no crutch. Hey, tell these hoes they should move on like two men in a truck. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm pure raw, no cut. Hey, we in here. We working. Got your friend all on my nuts. And I ain't in no hurry, baby. Pants blocking no rush. My new boo named Stick Shift. She come through in the clutch. You play with me and I do the most. I might do too much. And bitch, I'm on my shit like that toilet bowl won't flush. Listen to this, you guys. Yeah, we gonna get up in this live. We gonna talk today. We got the moon rocks. We hitting them. We gonna see what they working with. You see what I'm saying? What up? What up, though, Keishelle? What's good, baby? Listen, blood. This nigga said he wore a pair of Iversons to Jordan's house, bro. What? You gotta be tripping. You gotta be bugging. You gotta be. Makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. This is the thing. Um, Bud ain't about to get no scrap because he want another payday. He ain't trying to go backwards. There's a lot going on in boxing, and it's really about the bread. Like, that's why y'all not seeing these scraps. Like, and this is the thing. I just seen when Ness was saying, well, on the platform, he had these guys and they were talking about Bud wanted to co-promote because he a free agent, and they don't want to do that. Like, that means he gonna fight and get bread. And see, that's when shit get prejudiced, bro. I'm about to hit Bud and talk to him about that. Hey, my G, I seen that, you a free agent, bro, and you could do your own thing and you could co-promote. But now you starting to see where the prejudice lies when you trying to have equity and ownership in what you doing. That's why I was, sending bonds to your DM and stuff, telling you, make sure you got your bonds and certificates and your information on international lien. So that way, anytime you get in something, it's automatically the equity is automatically got to be given up. It's the law of the United States. And when you do what I'm doing, you protected by him. And Al knows that. He's a Buckeye. Yeah, man. These folks is real prejudiced out here. Like, they real prejudiced, bud. So you really got to be careful when you handling business because I know what you want, bro. And it's not hard to attain, but it's all about bonds and money, and it's all about credit, things like that. But as far as you having equity as a co-promoter, they're not listen, bro. They don't just let niggas do that. They're gonna hit you with some prejudice. And it shows you a different form of prejudice. Cause see, they blocking. The blocking is a form of prejudice. That's what you have to start saying. Like, y'all being prejudiced. It don't matter if you black. Blocking commerce is prejudice, my G. And that's why I be trying to tell these guys, man. Can you break down how promoters make money in a big fight? Jalen, Canelo, Tank, and Earl are the only co-promoting with PBC. Listen, you know why? Because they got bonds on file. You're promoting because you are the financial institution. I've been telling this nigga this shit for fucking years. Niggas don't listen, man. So I ain't got shit I can't do nothing. I'm gonna just talk from where I'm at because this is where I'm safe because the boys pull out straps on me. So, like, I'm chilling because I be telling niggas in this, but niggas, see, this is the thing. Niggas is prejudiced with information given because he's looking at me like, man, what is this nigga talking about? He ain't got this and this and the blah 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 blah. Means nothing. Cause like Earl said, and when he said it, I knew exactly what he meant. You can't take belts to the bank. You could take bonds though. Yeah. He not bonded with nobody. Listen, bro, y'all ain't gotta believe me. I talked to Berto. Berto was one of Al Heyman's first babies, my G. First nephew. Yeah. I talked to these folks, bro. Berto was one of the first Al Heyman nephews. I sent him my paperwork. He didn't joke with it. He was like, "Oh, you moving different, bro. Yeah, ain't nobody putting me on. I am the mud. The mud, the clay, the new, the energy slash matter from which everything comes from. That's called, it's called dark matter, bro. Ether, carbon. It's a glue. Your DNA is made of 4 different atomic entities: carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. Nitrogen will be the nitrogenous compounds that make up aminos and what people think is protein. Oxygen, you need that to breathe. Water is your body. Carbon is I. That's not a joke, though. I'm laughing because I be trying to tell these Negros, these Nagas, these Nigers, these Nigers. They don't ever listen, bro. Listen, when an aha moment hit you, it's gonna bust your head open, bro. Pause. Shout out to the color green and Owl Sar. Owl said. And this is the thing, bro. Like, Canelo and them people is bonded. Why you think Tank can just buy property and burn it down? Y'all just think about boxing all day? See, listen, the box I play in, pause, is the womb of Allah. And listen, even brother Polite said niggas be praying to the womb of Allah. Yeah, that's the feminine energy. God got a womb. It's his it's feminine energy. My G. Like what? Like the entity is one entity. The consciousness and will, Allah, is the Lord of the creator. Once nobody knows the name of how you gonna tell me you know the name of the creator? You wasn't there, but you was when it created it. Once you start naming, that's not it. That's the Lord of it. That's how deep this get, bro. That's how deep this get. People keep going up. Nigga, I keep saying how deep it get under the world. The energy slash matter. It's dark energy and dark matter, bro. You gotta know that. And if you don't have paperwork, you gotta have paperwork, bro. Even say it in the Quran. The Quran. Lubin Fandor Spence versus Canut. Man, what? Spence slash Canelo. No, Lubin Fandora. That listen, promoters make money like this, bro. You asked the question. Promoters make money like this. I'm gonna give it to you so simple, it's gonna break your back, bro. Pause. Who asked that? Lito. What you do for a living? Lito's way. What do you do for a living? It's bars. It's bars. So I bought the Moon Rock. Listen to what I'm saying. It's a sativa, meaning it keep you up, but it's a moon rock. That's balance. What you do, bro? Because I'll tell you how you promote and how you as a boxer. Listen, once you like Bob Arum or PBC and you a private entity, you you make a public entity like Top Rank, and then you start doing boxing. You put on shows, you fund them, and listen, when you fund them, you you're funding. We'll start on a small level as a promoter. We do a fight in a gym, in a high school gym. It's a ring. It's just enough for 75 to 150 people, and they each paying $50 a pop for a fight. Now, Top Rank, even though Bob Arum is the executive administrator, he's not Top Rank. And Top Rank is owned by a foreign private trust. Are you following me? This is promoting, banking. Then in turn, Top Rank throws these shows from anywhere from 75 to 150 people. Yes, Aaron, Mr. Percy, just slow it down. Keep that thought. Say you giving out, you got your local people in the spot and they doing they catering, John. They got some simple smoothies. Then you got to pay for the police to be there. You have to pay for the boxing commission. It takes a certain amount of money. But when you're foreign and private and you understand credit, then you're talking about Top Rank. Top Rank gets all these people to come to the gym. They take all the money from food, beverage, tickets, the write-offs and the losses. They get all of that money. And what do they do with it? They take it to a Wells Fargo, a Chase, any bank. Once they put it in there and they say, I have a boxing, I'm a boxing promoter, I throw fights. This is the money for that. These are the write-offs, the people, just not to get too technical with taxes. But remember, everything you paid off comes back. You're bonded. The money that you're using as a foreign private entity is your own financial institution money. And this is what it'll explain it to you. This is a bar, so be careful when you listen. No, no, no. This is why I tell you, bro, you got to just listen. It's tricky. Do Wells Fargo pay their bills with Chase checks? Just answer it. Do JP Morgan pays, do he pay his bills with Wells Fargo and James Butterfield's money? Do you know them people, bro? Wells and Fargo are two different entities, two different people. James Butterfield is a third private investor. Does US Bank pay their bills with Goldman Sachs Fifth checks, presentments, instruments, bills of it. No, they fucking don't. They don't, my G. And that's why niggas is getting cut out. You trying to bank independently and they, bro. Promoters make money by TV ticket sales. No, they don't. Promoters make money by paying. They get contracts with your securities. TV contracts is a security. That money is paid to put on fights. Whatever Top Rank got to pay out, Top Rank is taking in the money through a private entity, through contracts. A contract with Top Rank. It's its own entity, owned by a private entity. It's a public entity, but it's owned by a private entity. And when you sign something, that's why they be like, well, he could go over there. He'll be back. Yeah, I know it's facts. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to inform you on why Bud, NBA folks, listen, bro, how you give Brian 90 million, he ain't even did nothing. That's Nike is promoting. Nike promoted Jordan. Did they not? Okay, then. Okay. Nike promoted Jordan. Jordan did promote Nike. Tell me I'm lying. Who is promoting? Nike ain't dunking. Nike is not. You see how Kyrie did his own thing? No, they have a contract with Amazon. PBC is its own entity. It's owned by a private entity. They do contracts. Everybody who do a contract with PBC is an independent contractor. I just need you to stop thinking you know. Because you don't. I'm telling you, you don't. And I'm not going to back down off of it. I can know by the way you talking, you don't know. There's a private entity. A private entity is a natural man, bro, or a woman. A natural sentient being. A private entity owns a public entity, which is PBC. The public entity has independent contractors. You could be an independent contractor working for PBC, like a slave. Or you could be Errol, Canelo, or Tank and be an independent contractor working with another public independent owned by a private. I do my own deals. I only do pay-per-view. That's how I get paid. They pay per view. It's like selling gloves or Nike shoes. Jordan gets paid per view through shoes, bruh. See, that's why I know you don't know, because nobody ever made that correlation in the public. See, you thinking about shoes. Don't you got to pay for those? Don't you got to pay to see Tank? How much is it to buy a Tank shoe on TV? Depending on how much the pay-per-view is. It pay-per-views be 80. See, the Devin and the Ryan shoe is about to be $80. It's a one-night shoe sale. It's going on sale for one day. And then after that, you can subscribe on the app. And then through the app, see, Devin understands. That's why he's a private entity working going to any other public entity liquidating. He told you that. That's why he getting work with Ryan. They're both private entities working with public entities. I'm telling you, y'all can talk. I don't just do boxing. This is why I can't be on no platform, because it's shit that I be trying to tell you and you not listening, and y'all talking about weak ass boxing. And I'm trying to talk to these niggas in their DMs about governmental private entities, financial institutions doing work in the public, keeping your bread, like Devin, like Canelo, like Errol Spence. That's why he could just come in, hey, nigga, move out the way, bud. You still don't get it. You need a public entity to work with you. You cannot have all the pie. Even Jay told you that. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 cents? But then you going 50-50 with Ace of Spade because you don't have no choice. Because some people, 99.94495% of the world, they own 100% of nothing. Y'all niggas don't own shit. And you out here running your mouth about the God, the Jesus, the Jesus, me, the Hamza, Ham. First son of the dark energy, Noah. If you don't know, Noah is not a person. When you look it up, it's a Greek, it's another name for another name, and the original name is Noah. If you didn't look it up and you don't know that, you don't know that. It's not my problem. You got to get in the thing and start reading and do your due diligences. Because I'm calling people on the phone in companies and they telling me certain things that makes no actual mathematical sense. If I get a bill in the mail, and this, where do you see a negative number on this? You don't. There is no negative number on here. It's a positive number. So how am I supposed to balance this when it says amount due, balance due, past due? How am I supposed to balance this by paying a positive number right here with another positive number? So if this is $340 and then I pay $340, now I'm in debt $780 and 20 cents, nigga. Like, come on, blood. And this is why you can't get a fight. This is why niggas is bumping you out the way. You not listening. You're not. You're not listening. You're not bonded. That's how promoters make money. Promoters are private. Don King, he went over to Africa and got liquidated. Pause. Didn't he? Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, exactly. They'll be back. They signed the contract and they don't know what they're doing. So you could think you know what you're doing in boxing, in business, but you don't. So like when you're not getting the fights you want, nigga blocking you out from belts, You don't understand commerce. We know what you want. You want a big money fight and you want all the bread. But to do that, you got to do favors. Won't you whoop one of our fight? This is the crazy thing. Whether Boots get his brains knocked out by Bud or not, PBC just still gonna deal with it. He with PBC. They, as you can see, when you get stopped, you still get a championship fight. Evidently, yeah. It's sharing. The season of my eye. Love. Bud is a little late to the party. You a little late. And I've been telling you for years in your DM, you don't have the bond work. Like, they not like when you get put on, you gotta be having this work. Hold on. Look, I'm telling him, like, I'm really showing him, like, hey, listen, you gotta have bond work. You gotta have information. You gotta own certain things. You gotta own you. You don't even own you. Nigga, how you own you? And you paying property tax on a monopoly board, nigga. They sending you positive balances telling you you got to pay a positive balance with a positive balance. You can't pay debt with a debt instrument. It's all commercial. And niggas don't get it. They don't get it, bro. So you're not, and this is why this channel is different. So I don't care if you be here, you don't understand it. You're not gonna understand it because it ain't for you. If that's the case, it just ain't for you. And this is why I can't be on people's channels, because if I go into depth trying to explain that or how promoters make money because they giving out credit. Fuck as you mean? They banking privately. And people signing contracts and not understanding banking laws. What did you mean? You sign your name on something and you don't know what you signing. It's called an obligation. I'm not making this up, dog. It's called an obligation. But see, they're obligated to pay me because you're using something of mine. And that's what I told them. Hey, listen, if you ain't gonna pay me, come take the meter off my jaw. You gotta come take this meter. You're not giving me shit. I already know. Y'all don't, that meter just lets me know how much I'm using. But you're not giving me nothing. The meter, you could stop it, but once you take the meter off, it'll just run regular. I don't need the meter. That's what Bud trying to get electricity without the meter. And you might as well just keep the meter and tell them refund you. But it's hard to get refunded when you don't own you like you think you own you. And then you go and say, oh, well, they blocking me. Well, go to the United States about it. People not thinking about that. That's different. Hey, listen, I'm getting blocked out of my commerce in the boxing world. It's my turn up for this. A sanctioning body. Sanction. Meaning if you don't listen, we gonna sanction you. We gonna take. See, that's what y'all don't even understand. Y'all not standing under the regular shit. When you get sanctioned, that's a fine. The WBO sanctioning body. The WBC, they're their own governments. Do you want the belt? That's why the WBO has Terrence's back. Hey, listen, we got you. Don't even trip. You up next. Hey, listen, we gonna mandate y'all gotta do that or we stripping you. Because y'all can't just block him out. Y'all monopolizing the thing. Monopoly. All right. Nigga, I'm the GOAT. Y'all don't pay me like it, though. Y'all don't pay me like the GOAT. Hey, man, call it what you want, but politics is policy, is rules. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's rules before you do get money. And that's ownership. It's just different. Some people don't want to be slaves. Some people don't mind it. Bud is his free agent, meaning he's a free mason. A mason means he does work, right? Right. A mason. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Define the term mason.
As a noun, mason means a builder and worker in stone. Do you want to hear the next one?
Yes.
As a noun, it means a Freemason. Want to hear the next one?
Yes.
As a verb, it means build from or strengthen with stone. Do you want to hear the last one?
Yes.
It means 1909 to 1984, English actor, full name James Neville Mason. Notable movies: A Star is Born 1954, Lolita 1962, Georgia.
Hey, listen. Then from that right there, you know who started Freemasonry. Because ain't no pyramids that come to a point, the apex, the technological, the Sphinx, the biggest Sphinx. See, like you can have other pyramids. This is it's cool. I get it. It's the Teotihuacan. It's mad pyramids. Where they Sphinxes at though? Where they statues of they people made up in a likeness. That's where it's just levels, bro. You gotta stop the prejudice shit. It's just levels. You can't be mad at the levels. You can get on the level at any time. That's why it's there to show you, listen, this can be done. You got to get on this level. It's different levels and technological pyramid structures. There's step pyramids and then there's apex pyramids that got sphinxes with them. And then statues, the giants, the Nephilim. Don't they talk about that in the Bible? The Nephilim, the giants. Yeah, in Africa, that's the Negers. The giants of Africa. Nigeria, Nigeria. The giants. So that lets you know the original Masons are the people of the Nile Valley. A Mason is a stone builder, granite, carving granite. Yeah, bro. Freemason. To do that, you must have ownership. And you have to be willing to share your talent with others. And this is why if Boots wants, not Boots, if Bud, that's my point, Cam, you're an electrician. How do electricians measure electricity? In ohms. OM, but that's not the original name. It's AUM and it's ohm. And that's what I'm resonating electricity through speech. And the original sound is aung or which is the ankh. They don't teach that in your Bible. It just tell you about the word, but it don't tell you what the word was. See, to get the word, you got to go to Ham. That's the throat chakra. No pause. To go to get, ain't the word was with God, and God is the word. That's what they say in Gene Isis. Gene Isis. That's what they say. The book of Tutmose. They say that the word is God and the word was always with God. Ham is the word. That's the throat chakra. That's the word. Ham. Primordial sound. Hum. Yeah, like this is why I'll be in the dark. I'll be telling people things and people just be ignoring them. And then they get out in the public and be telling other people they blocking me. They not. You blocking you, nigga. Bud, I keep telling you what to do. You won't do it. Niggas is hard-headed, blood. It don't matter. Like, this shows you where true prejudice lies. It lies in the green dollar. You think because you got it, you know something, but you don't. Because you don't know how to get your fight now. You don't have nobody. You don't have a promoter. You don't have a public entity to work through. They don't want to use you. That's just how they is. And you know what? They know no one's giving up 200 million for you. That's the thing, because they know you not bonded. Like, it start at 100. If you ever read some IRS paperwork, they cannot cash a check for that much. So once you have that on file anywhere, 100 million on and still on the grind, like J. Cole said. 100. Why did he say that? Why do any rapper? Why was Young Dolph saying that? 100 million ain't really no money. Why was these guys saying that? Just, hey, if you don't believe me, just look it up. Hey, listen. Why you think Canelo saying, hey? Why you think Floyd was saying, hey, I need 100 million? I shown that's what it looked like. Y'all got mine. That's when you really see what prejudice is. Because listen, it's going to say United States bread. And they're going to be like, so, hey, we need you to take that to Wells Fargo. And nah, bro, it's me. You take this, or are we going to talk to the United States about it? I'm telling him what to do. Niggas don't listen. So, hey, niggas got to do them. And we could just talk about technical boxing. And that's how promoters make money. They lend money. That's how you make money. You lend it. You lend somebody something, your security. Why you think every time you call somewhere, they say, we're monitoring this for quality assurance when you call in, and then you got to give them your name, your address, your phone number, and last four. Those are called securities. Hey. Nigga, they lending money from you. Did you sign it? Yeah. They lending you money from you. And then trying to tell you got to pay yourself back. How would they get the deal without the last four of any EIN in your name? Any name, Kanye, Jay, Sean. How do they get the contract going without you signing? So then once you sign your name, they lending yourself the money through them. Yes, it's the same thing. Niggas don't know who the lenders is. Yeah, wow. That's when you hurt. Wow. Because you got it as an electrician. How do you even get work without me signing to do the job? You don't get no electricity, no masculinity. You don't get nothing. Nothing comes out. So when I go get the listen, when I go buy the car at the dealership at Tesla, how do you get the loan? You sign the paper, the promissory note. Once you sign the promissory note, which is the contract, that is the money. They take that and they option it to a bank. The bank then, in turn, takes that contract, which is your security, and they liquidate it into money. All the terms are in the contract. It's $100 a month for 30 years. There you go. That lets you know how much it's worth. The contract. That is the money. You signed it, you endorsed it. And then they say, then when you leave and don't pay, then they say, where the money? It's in the contract. What are you talking about? You know that. You liquidated the contract, the security. I gave it to you to do on my behalf. Pay the bill for me or pay me the money for the loan. It never went into my account. So where is the loan stored? What bank? Oh, it's at that bank. Hey, release the funds to me. You have to put that. That's the point. How Bud gonna do that? Nobody wants to liquidate with him. Why? Because he has nothing to liquidate. Has nothing to do with boxing and actually getting some physical work and punching. So if y'all here for that, that's when y'all not seeing. This is why you can't see certain fights that you want to see with certain people. They don't have nothing to offer. Canelo telling you David Benavidez has nothing to offer but 25 pounds. He works for Al, for PBC, not with PBC. It's certain people who work with PBC. Listen, if you can't get a fight with Caleb Plant and you keep trying and trying, it's because maybe they doing something different than you not doing. And then when you get the fight with him, eventually when you work for the fight, when you're worth the money. But how is it that Ryan Garcia don't even got the accolades Devin Haney got, but he can get a fight with Tank before Devin can? It's not because Tank is scared of Devin. We seen the sparring footage. It's because it's not Devin ain't worth that much money. He hasn't liquidated enough. Why you think Ryan is doing all of this trying to sell the fight? You trying to get the numbers up. He got it. He told you. Ryan said it. I got 100 million and I could do what I want. Them was his words. Were they not? All right then. New York pay too many taxes. I ain't really trying to do that. And blah, blah, blah. It's just too much going out. It just causes too much paperwork, bro. Like, and then niggas don't be understanding and be wanting to fall under these laws depending on what state they in, blood. Like, just being 100 with you. So, like, yeah, they liquidating. You see how the chat just, you see how everybody just get out? Because I ain't talking about just regular boxing and all of that. We talking about why the fighters technically can't get a payday. And maybe listen, this is where this channel gonna be because it's shit you don't know. What if you don't know it, then that's what's on you. I'm just trying to inform you. That's how promoters make money. He asked everybody, listen, I'm promoting Kilatainment. I am not Kilatainment. I do business as Kilatainment. Kilatainment is its own financial institution. Science, education. That's what I'm saying. Kilatainment is his own financial institution. Hamza is private. Troy Kilatainment King is another entity. That's not Kilatainment. Troy Kilatainment King and Kilatainment LLC, them is all different entities. There you go. They're all financial institutions. They all got their own separate numbers. See what I'm saying? KuernoDeChivo, different entity. Troy DeMond King Trust, different entity. Troy DeMond King, different entity. Troy DeMond of the King family, private. Do you? If you don't know that, then that's on you, because now you can't get no scrap. You can't get no scrap. You can't get one because I'm telling you what to do. You're not doing it. You drawn. They blocking you out because you ain't got that bond work I was putting in your DM in there. I've been telling you about it for the longest. Once you get that and they doing little blocking moves, there's things that can be done. I keep telling you, you think you know, and that's cool. But you the best, but it's this gotta be the best. It's all about owning you. You're not bonded with the states. You gotta know that. That's why they can shun you over here. You're independent. You don't have a public entity to go through. You got to get a bond on file. Hit me. The price is cheap for knowledge. They blocking you out because you ain't got that bond work I was putting in your DM in there. See? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Either you going to get it or you ain't. I'm going to give it to you. Pause. Every which way. Pause. Double the pause. It's on you. I can't. I'm trying to help you. Make sure you get it. I want you to have everything you want. I want you to have it. Do you want to have it? Do you want to have it? That's the thing. Brian got 90 million from Nike. They set him up. It was over. You heard the dude, listen, Adidas, give him the bread. If you don't give him the bread, it's over. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know why they ain't want to give him that? Was called prejudice. He had that bond work in the tuck, and he was like, "Listen, I need 90 million with y'all. Liquidate my bond. You not giving me no money. You giving me my money. What it do, Keenan? We working off bond work. Hit the Zelle. It's in the John. Anybody can hit the Zelle. I'm liquidating my bond through the brokerage account at Fidelity through the Zelle. I'm banking with y'all so that I could be a bigger channel. The crazy part is I be talking to the Dame Lillards, and then I be talking to these guys like they be prejudiced too. I be telling them in they DM. They come on the live and then they be talking and getting in the lives, but then when it come to like really pushing, like come on, bro, you was claiming you wanted to get some training, then now you in the live, you ain't got to be obligated, but then what is you doing then? Like what is you doing? Why is it like that? That's when I don't be having time to even be worried about it. I just keep working, bro. I'm gonna get my just due. Believe me. Y'all ain't got that much more time on here because I gotta get some mail sent out, but I'll get my just due, so I ain't tripping. But um, yeah, listen, tell him that listen, he be all in the chat. He follow me and everything. Hey, what's up with the podcast then? You like that'd be the thing. And that's the part like when I'm in position and guys want and they have actual talent, then I'm gonna just be like, no, blood, I'm here to help. Like, cause you got it. I'm gonna come on your platform, I'm gonna do different. I'm gonna put that's why I go on people platforms. Like until Negros get to doing too much. Like sending me mad DMs, like wanting me to like your content. Like, bro, what? Bro, I'm not. You know how people be having that meme and they be like, I hate it here. I love it here. I love it here, but not like here in the present moment that I created. That's where I love it because that's where the sense is. Because I'm not. And listen, when it's happening, and people gonna be like, man, I was one of your biggest. No, you wasn't. You wasn't a supporter. The supporters was the guys who was in my Zelle and bread. Those are the supporters. Those are the people I shout out. Hold on, let's go to one because somebody did Zelle me. Gregory D. Adams Jr. with the $10 Zelle support. You see what I'm saying? Gregory Adams Jr. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. My man Gregory Adam Carbon. Can't make it up. That's his last name. Like the Adams family. All right then. Exactly. There's bars here. Garlic butter. You already know what it is. Garlic, what you talking about? The garlic butter honoree? I don't know where he at. You need to get up in this lie though. But listen, this is the thing. This is why some of these guys can't get the fights they want. They don't know how to liquidate. Listen, Canelo was telling you. Listen, the promoter I work with, if he wants the fight, he 150, 200. All right. Then there it go. He ain't ducking. He want 150 or 200. He told you the price for it. Get the bread. You know why you can't get that bread? Because you don't have 100 or nothing on file. To where when somebody you go to them and say, listen, I need you to liquidate this type of money to my account because you're not actually giving me no money. You're giving me my money. I just need you to liquidate it. Can you do that? And that's why Earl could do what he could do. I'll cross my legs on that one. That's why Earl could do what he could do. Moon rocks. Get you some. I'm telling you, that's why he could do that. I listen, you can say what you want, but That's why he's doing what he's doing. That's why he could, hey, no, I need some of that front door work. I don't, ain't nobody, listen, if he stop me, it's good. I'm with PBC. I'm about to get a check. It don't matter. I'm going to get in here and get some work. Whatever happened, happened. I'm going to heal up and come back. See, this is where people be making mistakes at, though. You see, when he was showing a ticket, when you bond it, you do not invest in games of speculation. It's the stock market. Money market, not stock market. King, all due respect, you the only person saying he not ducking. How is you ducking when you said he want the price? I'm not everybody, nigga. That's my point. You want me to show you who I am? Look at the number 1. Listen, my last name is the 0, so that's who I am. Hamza Heru Ahmed. That's me. It's filed on paper. Ahmed. You get it? You got it. All right. How much did he say he wanted for the man? 150. That's it. He want his bond bread. If you don't have the 150, get the money. This grown man business over here. I'm telling you what's going on. You not the niggas. Listen, go watch the playback. You a little bit late, Keenan. I'm showing you love. Watch the playback. You missed some things about bond transactions and liquidating your own money. That's why my man Cam 2 Fuego Beats is saying, wow. Right there, that was the moment where he understood contractually what's going on with Canelo. If you want this type of money, I need the 100. Oh, you ain't got that? Well, you like Bud. See, this is the thing. PBC is not prejudiced. David Benavidez and Bud is in the same situation. How? When Bud ain't even with PBC, but then David Benavidez is. They both can't get what they want. Why? Explain it right now. You can't. That's a bar. You can't explain that. You're not going to be on here explaining that. How you with PBC, but you can't get the Canelo work, but Caleb did. No. It ain't got nothing to do with because they killers. They got bond work. This is a different type of cast we doing right now. This ain't just about boxing like people think it is. This is about my mans saying they blocking him out, blackballing, but balling is getting bread. And black mean you in the profit. So that blackballing don't mean what people think it means. So y'all got to get your language right. Because black mean you in the profit. Red mean you in the negative. We know that. Yeah, I know. You got to go back and watch the chat. Niggas can say what they want in boxing on these platforms. That means nothing to the facts. This is about facts. This cast is about what's on paper. It's documentation over conversation. You get that. Let me know if anybody don't get that. It's documentation over conversation over here, gentlemen. And if any women in the chat, any genders, it's documentation over conversation. So if you want to fight Canelo and he say, my price is this, that done ain't yesterday's price is not today's price. Everybody running around screaming it, but then when my Mexican brother say it, my Aztec brother, from Guadalajara, when he say it, it's a problem now. Why is it a problem that he charging 150 million or 200 million to put his life on the line for a fight? Because he got to work, and he's telling hey, if the promoter know, listen, the promoter who I work with, the private man, the advisor, we know who he talking about. So this facts. He knows what I need. You can't give David Benavidez that because he doesn't have it already on paper. If you don't understand that, then you got to go back and watch the chat, because you already got to have the bread tied to you somewhere commercially, bonded. So that way, when somebody is acting like they giving you, they're not. David don't even know that. That's why he can't get it. He thinks somebody got to give him something. Hey, bro, you got to go on timeout then, Keenan, because you're not listening. I don't care who you is. You got to go on timeout. When you talking about scared, you got to put the mammal shit away. We talked about that. That's the sympathetic system. The sympathetic system, fight or flight. Once you say you don't care, he's scared, then you don't understand logical business. You gotta be in timeout. We talking logic, documentation over conversation. Being scared. How is he scared at this point? He went up to 75 and fought somebody heavier than you. You ain't even been to 75 yet, David. Have you? Somebody tell me that. All right, then. He haven't. That's a fact. So how is a man scared to fight somebody in his own weight class when he's undisputed? David Benavidez has been at super middleweight forever. Then Canelo comes to super middleweight, gets all the titles, but he's scared of David. Then he goes up to 75, gets some titles, but he's scared of David, though. Man, shut up. That don't make sense. It don't make no dollars. How? Has David been to 75? No. Has he fought at a heavier weight class and proved himself against a heavier opponent at a different weight? He hasn't. So how in turn could a man who's already done that be scared of a man in his own weight class? It doesn't make any logical sense. And I don't even dwell into those thoughts on this channel, on Kilatainment's channel. It ain't got nothing about, see, you're in the thing about disagreeing about being right. I'm going to tell you one more time, Keenan, it's documentation over conversation. You're not getting that. You not peace to Ezra, blood. You not understanding that. You don't understand this documentation over conversation. It don't have nothing to do with disagreeing. If you don't have a bond on file, Mr. David Benavidez, you can't. Who gonna give you 150 million? When have you ever made that money? It ain't got nothing to do with being scared. When have you had 150 in your possession? You have never had it. When did you go up to 75? You never did it. So what are you talking about, Keenan? You still haven't proved how a man who's never competed at 75 scared of a man who has. And then he didn't even stop. This is why I don't be entertaining these type of things on my jaw. He didn't stop. But listen, bro. He didn't stop Caleb Plant. That means he's nothing to be scared of. You have no answers for that, Keenan. How am I scared of you when you didn't stop somebody that I fought? And I stopped him. He lost to Bivol. That's at a heavier weight. Did David fight a Bivol? No, we're talking about the man. Listen, bro. You can't talk about who Canelo lost to, Keenan, at no higher weight if the man you saying he's scared of never even fought at the weight. That's why the conversation don't make no sense. Because David never fought at 75. He never done what that man did. Explain it. So we can only talk about what Canelo and David has done at the weight class that they're both at right now. He got to do it first. Documentation over conversation, bro. This channel is not about just running your mouth. You got to sign your name on the dotted line, bro, contractually. And you got to know who paying who and who establishing credit. You don't even get that. That's why you arguing shit that ain't even to be argued on here, on this channel. We only argue facts. And facts can't be argued. So that's why I'm telling you, bro. You don't have no facts. What facts you got? It says, well, about to see. We are about to see. That ain't we in the present. Listen, the number one also is in the present. It's omnipresent. The past is gone. The future is not even here. Only thing exists is the present. So what you talking about don't exist. It's fictitious. It's a all caps in league S. That's a fact. Yeah, we don't talk about what we about to see on here. We talk about what actually happened. Right here, it sounds like you was trying to argue before I timed you. You said you don't care. He's scared. That's an argument. Because you're not adhering to facts. The fact is, you can't be scared of a man that you went above and beat. And then you came back down. And you're undisputed. He asked, hey, Keenan, would you agree that the man put a price up? What's the price? Would you agree, Keenan, that the man asked for a price? You can't price him out. I'm telling you, you can't price him out. There is no such thing as pricing out. Floyd has made 100. That means he could make 150. Did he win a title at 75? Did he win a title at 75? See, y'all just saying anything. Did he win a title at 75? He didn't. He didn't beat a 3-time world champion at 75. He fought at 75 earlier in his career because he was out of shape. That's a fact. Because now he's fighting at 68. Why didn't he continue at 75 then? Y'all not answering these questions. He didn't win a title. He fought early. All boxers, when they come in the division and they boxing, they be fighting above their weight and then they come down. Yeah, but that doesn't make the answer valid, my G. He still hasn't done what Canelo has done. Did he beat a champion at 70? He didn't. So to say, yeah, he fought at 75 early in his career, that's just that doesn't prove any fact. Doesn't prove anything. He didn't win a title. So it means nothing. Not anybody who answered it. Anybody, bro. I'm looking at the chat. You got to listen, bro. I'm just responding in general to teach the mass about boxing. So like you can't take it that way because I'm literally just explaining it for the mass. So it doesn't matter what the chat says as a whole, we as a whole is just to be explained so we can understand why you're not getting the fight. It has nothing to do with being terrified. The man he already lost to Bivol, who's about to fight Better Biz. Okay? They're about to fight. David Benavidez just now going up to 75 to fight Vazdik, not a puncher, if I'm not mistaken. Think about it. I'm just saying, bro. You gotta. That's not happening with that. Listen, man, hit the Zelle, bro. Hit the Zelle. Listen, man, we done with this. I'm gonna hashtag this one up. But understand that at this point, it's gonna be blockage. It's gonna be different contractual things that are missing in some of our favorite fighters, because not all our favorite fighters have certain rights and titles and remedies and ownership over themselves and the things that they're doing. So when someone asks them for this type of money to fight, they're saying you need somebody to give you that money. You need somebody to back you. To somebody to back you mean you already got to have the money in some type of form somewhere, whether it's credit, paper, or actual gold, silver. You got to have it somewhere. It has to be on file. Okay? This is not your average live show. You got to have these things on file. If you don't get to 200 million. Nobody's going to give you that. You have to understand banking. You need a bonds. Remember, Trump, they saying he owe 450 million. He needs to see a bondsman or get liquidated in any currency. That's you. Well, Putin, and things like that. That's not foreign policy to me. I'm an American. You understand it. Republican. You Republican mean you're an individual in your own government entity. Top rank, Bob Arum is a Republican. Al Heyman is a Republican. Not in the sense of the politics of what you see in the public. A Republican in the sense of the politics and policies of banking and how you do business civilly with civilians, nigga. Civil law. Good man, goodbye, bro. Hit my app, bro, because y'all niggas, man, hit my app. I gotta go mail some paperwork and eat something. Listen, I love you, but it's about love and sharing. Number 4, God needs you in order. The order of operations, mathematics, bond money, guns and butter market. I really heard somebody say that outside of Baby Boy. That's bonds and stocks. Like, has nothing to do with what you think it does. You when you watch TV, that's when you don't know. It has something to do with not working with other people as a corporation, as a democratic corporation, a corporate, communism, Democrat, everybody doing it together. Democrats or Republicans running things as a corporation. Republicans move as one. We have our family, and that's us. And we make sure everybody good. Hey, bro, evidently you don't know what this is. Asking am I into metaphysics? And that's when I gotta go. Hey, God bless y'all. And listen, go into the temple not built by man, because y'all haven't been listening. And that's when I gotta go. Hey, hit my Zelle.